They're doing detail work on the lava. Here we have Y. What? Okay, so we're gonna transpose into a Saemisch. Yeah. Oh. A Transposing. Okay. It's a Transposing. I gotta take. Supposed to be okay with this. Exchange. And like your castle is destroyed. Here's interesting moments. Oh, it doesn't work here. I can't even do this. Here, I guess I'll just take. The castles. Can I reroute? Just take her. Should go here because I'm threatening that. Probably not threatening it anyway. Now it's a little bit hard to castle. That I still kind of don't care about. Sacrifice. Right. Here, I don't know about. Here, trading off the bishop is interesting. And then coming up here. Let's see. I mean, what's better, saving this or taking this? Move the knight out, take it, move it here, take this. Okay, so I should get out of this pen. Should double up my rooks. The rook. I should probably do something about this one. Okay, so he just wants to trade that one. This knight is probably a bit better than my bishop. I'll trade.
Put some stuff in the wash.
I don't want to break this open now.
Alright, wrist hurts.
And I come up with that even. So should I play this one or this one? Okay. He chose one. Here, but then I wanna just attack him here. I'm even feigning to go up there, interestingly enough. Here. I'm attacking. That guy is attacking his pawns. so I do take this. Should check, right? And I come here and I threaten to check him here. And I'm also threatening this pawn. And I'm just threatening the knight here. I should come up here, right? And I come up here. And I can do this. But he goes here. Then I go here. I'm just threatening this check. Bring him here. I can just take the pawn, honestly. And then this, which threatens the discovery. Discovery winning the knight. My king is an attacking piece. He's forced to go here. I can give a check if I wanted. Connected past pawns. That's going to be bad news. Bears. I can even form a Juggernaut by putting my Rook up here. Honestly, my king just escorts. My king becomes the Juggernaut. Because my king escorts the pawns over. And my Rook cuts off the king. The Kinggernaut. Okay. We're juggernauting our way up. Slowly but surely. I'm the Juggernaut bunch. Here there's a check. Coming up. We're slowly slowly climbing up. And there's nothing he can do about it. Let's Rook cut them off. A Kinggernaut. This is a Kinggernaut position. Winning the Rook, but still promoting that pawn. He's going for stalemate. But I have a lot of time, so if I take this, he can. Oh, if I take that, he plans on stalemating. So I go here. Forced to go here, I go here. There. Go here, cutting off the square. Here. I go here. Oh, that's stalemate. Go here. He goes there. Then checkmate here. So almost still gotta watch out for stalemate. So here, check. And if I check here, it goes here. Where was the stalemate position? Was I just imagining things? I thought he had like a stalemate somewhere. Yay! If I went here. Yeah. No, this is correct. Why was I afraid of stalemate? What if I went here? Yeah, if I went here, it was stalemate. Trying to set up some weird thing. Let's look at it. So if I went here, this is stalemate, right? Yeah, this would be stalemate. So there was a stalemate in there. Close. I go for, before I'm hoping for this. Fajaro, Pharaoh. Checkmate. Fajarowicz. Saemisch Fajarowicz. German chess master that died in the 1930s, 1938 because of the Nazis. Sad story. But that was his gambit. So here we're transposing into a Saemisch. The Saemisch. I feel like the trade's supposed to be good for me because look at the king side here. However, it is an endgame, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. I'm getting out of that pin. In these trades. And then trying to win here. And here, my king became an attacker, which is cool. Starting to win it. Decided to get the pawn. If I went here, I was thinking here, he'd have this check. And, I would go here. And it wasn't clear what would happen after this check. Here. It wasn't clear. So I decided to take the pawn instead. Now I have passed pawns. Usually my rook is here, but my king is here, acting as the guardian of my pawns. And so I call this the Kinggernaut instead of the Juggernaut. It's an interesting game. And then don't get stalemate. Here, if I go here, it's stalemate.